ఒక నిలువెత్తు నిదర్శనం. స్వదేశానికి వచ్చి ప్రజల సేవలో మమేకం అవ్వాలి అంటూ ఎన్నో కార్యక్రమాలకి నాంది పలికారు గౌరవనీయులు డాక్టర్ పెమ్మసాని చంద్రశేఖర్ గారు, యూనియన్ మినిస్టర్ ఆఫ్ స్టేట్ కమ్యూనికేషన్స్ అడ్రస్.
Thank you. Honorable Chief Minister Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Honorable Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh Ji, and respected State Ministers Nara Lokesh Garu, Narayana Garu, Kandula Durgesh Garu, and all the distinguished guests, visionaries, scientists, entrepreneurs, fellow citizens, and young students of Andhra Pradesh. Good afternoon, good evening, namaskar to all of you. Today the presence of Dr. Jitendra Singh Ji, who manages high-stakes portfolios for the Government of India with remarkable precision, and in general, me being a first-time politician and a minister who look for some inspiration, he is one of such ministers with such a professional attitude, demeanor, subject knowledge, and composure. Thank you, sir, and your presence brings immense value and significance to this occasion. And it is also a proud moment to be part of this Amaravati. And in this event, this Amaravati today is being built not just with bricks and mortar. It is being built with qubits and algorithms of the future. If you look at it, why a lot of people are wondering, why quantum computing today. If you look at it, the classical computers that brought us the digital revolution are reaching their limits. You look at Google quantum processor, it's all in 200 seconds what would take classical, even modern supercomputers days to weeks. You look at IBM, Microsoft, Amazon, they are racing to build quantum clouds. China has launched quantum satellites, and the European Union has invested billions in quantum research. Why? Because if you look at the last year alone, the quantum ecosystem generated $1 billion in revenue within a year. And by 2040, it is projected to reach close to $170 billion of revenue and also up to $850 billion of economic value when you combine traditional classical system with a hybrid quantum blend. The reason is, historically quantum computers have qubit errors. However, the threshold for those corrections are advancing rapidly. And quantum as a service, just like how we use software as a service, is rapidly expanding. Whether you take Amazon, Microsoft, and IBM are democratizing this quantum as a service, allowing businesses to experiment without building their own computers. Therefore, this changes from lab curiosity to industrial capability. May not be for everything, but definitely for high value problems where classical systems struggle. And if you look at India is not starting from zero, unlike the other time when we had a classical computing. Especially ever since Sri Narendra Modi ji took over the office, India has undergone a scientific renaissance, scaling our educational and innovation infrastructure at an unprecedented place. One testament to that is India put a mission on Mars for less than the cost of a Hollywood movie. This is a reality. We have launched 7 IITs, 16 triple ITs, democratizing elite technical education nationwide. Startups from 300 to close to 200,000 plus, creating the world's third largest ecosystem in a decade. As others have mentioned, this national quantum mission alone has a budget allocation of 6,000 crore. But the real advantage of India is not just about this money. It is about the talent, cost effectiveness, and the momentum that we have at this stage. If you have to hire a quantum engineer in California, you have to spend close to $300,000. But at the same cost, we can get 3 to 4 brilliant minds, and these people are hungry, educated, and are ready to learn. So at the same time, we don't need to reinvent the quantum mechanics. All we have to do is engineer applications, build algorithms, and create solutions to Indian problems. And then now you can ask, why Andhra for quantum? I will tell you why. Because the transformation has always come from those hungry enough to seize it. If you look at Silicon Valley, it started in garages. You look at Bangalore and Hyderabad, they became tech capitals not because they are predestined to, but because we have visionary people like Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu who believed they should be. From the Satavahana dynasty to the Vijayanagara Empire, from the Buddhist centers of learning at Amaravati 2000 years ago to the tech revolution we are scripting today, this land has never been content to follow. We are destined to lead in the world and in India. Andhra Pradesh has world-class educational systems and institutions. We now have the world-class infrastructure being built as a smart city from the ground up. Above all, as I said, we not only have Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu who built and showcased high-tech city and Genome Valley. Now we have another support, Sri Nara Lokesh, building with the same spirit, guiding towards the next leap. And in this occasion, I wanted to thank all the people, whether it is IBM, TCS, and all the government of Andhra Pradesh, people involving and creating such a momentous thing in Amaravati. And then, how we are going to, Andhra Pradesh is going to build and contribute to India, not rhetorically, but practically. As they have said, we will be with this first quantum computer in India. We will be asking people to do use cases, whether it is drug discovery for uncurable diseases, creating better battery technologies, creating better supply chains, portfolio optimization, such kind of things. And second, more importantly, probably create India's strongest quantum talent pipeline, whether it is quantum software developers, whether they are hardware or cryogenic specialists, or error correction techniques or experts, and domain translators who can bridge industry problems with quantum solutions. This is where Andhra's youth is an advantage for a national advantage. And as others have said, combining, converging AI and quantum and hyperscale computers will be an added advantage. And most importantly, this quantum technology is not an optional thing anymore. This is a must national preparedness given the security threats that we are going to pass today. In conclusion, I just wanted to tell you, quantum revolution needs young people, because when I was in 2001 and 2002, that is when the internet was coming. I took as an advantage. I built a multi-billion-dollar company. In every 10 to 20 years, you get these kind of rare opportunities to get a new line, and that is a quantum line. So all the students, I request, please seize this opportunity. Don't just study what exists, try to invent what doesn't. And all the entrepreneurs and investors, as you all know, quantum is not a bubble, it's a tectonic shift. The government is unlike in many places, government is not your obstacle and it is your partner. Please take risks. And finally, there are still some skeptics. I wanted to tell them, 50 years ago, these skeptics have asked, what is the use of a computer? 30 years ago, some skeptics have asked, what is the use of internet? And today, some people are asking, what is the use of quantum computing? The history has answered. Every computing revolution unleashed prosperity that we couldn't imagine. History will repeat itself in this immortal city of Amaravati, not by choice, but not by chance, but by our choice, by people who are sitting on this stage. Thank you once again. Thank you.